So today I suffered a lot of what will be probably called epic failness. This morning I managed to leave a full container of 8 Reese's in the car in the hot sun and let them melt. And that was pretty stupid. There's also were some fixes left there, but I haven't gotten a chance to look at them. But the Reese's got all melty. This is actually one of the better looking ones. I stuck them in the freezer, and I figured that if I eat the evidence all today, that no one will ever know. And then I was just driving my mom around to do some chores. We stopped at the grocery store, and we were supposed to buy some pineapple juice. I grabbed pineapple and mango juice, which is not going to work for what we were going to use the pineapple juice for. Then my next epic fail was when I promised myself that when I got home I was going to do some biology homework. I was going to do a lot of biology homework. Well, probably guess where this is going. Didn't do any biology homework. Still haven't done any biology homework, and it's just about 11 o'clock. My most recent epic fail of the day is when I tried to get up out of this chair earlier, and there was a wire slightly off the ground because it was being stretched farther than it should have been. And as I got up, I tangled my leg in the charger and then in the chair leg, and I ended up doing a faceplant into the bathroom floor. And then throughout the day, there were probably a bunch of other epic fails I haven't mentioned, ones that I noticed, ones that I didn't notice, and there's about to be another one. Yeah, I'm gonna go read my Twilight fanfiction now for your entertainment. This should be taken with a lot of sarcasm. Magic shirt change. And I'll read it to you. I have it on my shiny laptop. The chill air swirled around me, making me regret not wearing both my sweatshirt and my jacket. But I wasn't just shivering from the cold. I was anticipating what a special day this was going to be. It wasn't going to be special because of the weather. It was cold every day in Forks, and I hated it, but because I was going to spend the day with Edward. After all, every day spent with Edward was sure to be amazing. I mean, even the sight of him made my heart pound like a charging elephant. I climbed into my truck and started up, wincing at the roar that ensued. It was a fairly long drive to Edward's house. He lived far away from everyone else in Forks. After what felt like forever, I finally arrived at the Cullen house and rushed towards the front door. As my hand was reaching for the front door, someone grabbed me from behind. I wanted to scream, but an icy hand covered my mouth. It was this touch that calmed me. My heart began to flutter. Edward. I twisted around, pining for those gold eyes that I loved so dearly. It was hard to move in his strong grasp, but I finally managed to turn around enough to see his beautiful face. My breath caught in my throat, and I was stunned to silence by his beauty, as always. Edward was the first to break the silence. Come with me, sweetheart. I can't stand being separated like this every day. Run away with me. Caught in his trance, I was speechless. When I had finally recovered my senses, I whispered, "How can I say no? I love you, Edward, more than I could ever love anything." Holding me tight, he placed his cold lips on my temple. "Let's leave tonight," he murmured. "The sooner we can be together, the better." My heart nearly exploding, I nodded. I could never be happier with Edward, even if we had to live alone to be together. It was my dream. That was mentally traumatic. That hurt my brain. Oh.